In this video, we'll see how we can create a custom classifier in AWS Glue. In AWS Glue, a classifier reads the data and then determines its format, structure, and generates the schema. The default classifiers are good for standard formats, standard tags, notations, delimiters, etc. But what if you have a custom data format which is not supported by built-in classifiers? That's where custom classifiers come into play. They give you the flexibility to define how to parse and extract data from your custom data formats. Let's talk about different types of custom classifiers you can create in AWS Glue. This includes grok classifiers, which use the regular expressions to match the data patterns in input datasets. Then we have XML, where you can use tags to define the data rows. Similarly, you can create JSON classifiers, which you can use to specify custom JSON paths to define the schema. And finally, the custom CSV classifiers, which allows you to specify data types, custom delimiters, etc. For the demonstration, we are going to create a custom CSV classifier, which is able to parse the dataset, which cannot be done with built-in classifiers. Here is the sample dataset, which we will be crawling in this demonstration. Again, this data represents the flights data. This has the columns including flight state, airline ID, origin city name, destination city name, departure time, and arrival time. But more importantly, the key difference in this updated data set is the delimiter. So instead of comma, I'm using plus sign as the delimiter in this data set. As you can see, each of the data values are followed by a plus sign here. For instance, here is the flight date, which is followed by a plus sign. Here is the airline ID, which is again followed by a plus sign, and so on. If you see the headings, even in the headings, we have the plus as the delimiter, which separates all the column names, including flight date, airline ID, origin city name, etc. I have uploaded this file onto the AWS S3 bucket. We are again using the same bucket which we used for the getting started guide. Inside this, I've created a new folder. I'm calling it as demo custom classifier. The sample dataset file is uploaded inside this folder here. For the first part of the demonstration, we will be creating a sample crawler which will crawl this dataset without any custom classifier, which means the AWS Glue will enable the built-in classifiers to crawl the data. And let's see what happens with that. I'm at the AWS Glue console. Let's click on crawlers. Let's click on create crawler. I'll give it a name. Click on next. For the data sources, I'm going to add the data source. Click on browse S3. I'll select our S3 bucket and then the folder which is demo custom classifier. Click choose on it. That's all we need here. Let's click on add an S3 data source and click on next. We're going to choose the AWS Glue service role here, which has the sufficient permission to access the S3 data. Let's click on next. For the output, we are going to select the database flights DB. And I'm going to provide a prefix here just to identify this. I'm setting the table name prefix as cc_v1_. Let's click on next. Let's quickly review the information here. We are going to crawl the S3 data source, which is available inside this bucket and folder. And the output we are going to store in the flights DB with this prefix. Let's click on create crawler. Now the crawler is created. Let's click on run crawler to run and crawl this dataset. The crawler run is completed. Let's go and check the table. Click on database tables here and refresh it. You will see with this prefix cc_v1, the table is being generated. But as you can see, the classification here is showing as unknown. If we select this table, we do not have any column or the data type entries here. And this suggests that our crawl is not being successful. It's not able to classify our data set properly. To correct this behavior, we are going to create a custom classifier. Let's go and create this. On the left hand side under crawlers, we have the classifiers. Let's click on it. And on the extreme right side, you can see we have the option of add classifier. I'm going to click on it. I'll give it a name. I'm calling it as CSV with plus delim. In this section, we need to choose the type of classifier. This could be either grok, XML, JSON, or CSV. In this case, we are developing the classifier for CSV file. So let's click on CSV. First option talks about deserializer, deserializer. We don't need to select at this point of time. For the column delimiter, we must need to provide our custom delimiter, which is plus sign, which is not available in the specified list here. So I'm going to click on other and provide the delimiter character, which is plus sign in our case. We can leave the other settings as it is. Let's click on create. With this, our custom classifier is created. Let's go and use it. As per the AWS documentation, if we have to reclassify the data with the new classifier, we must create the new crawler. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to create a new crawler. Click on create crawler. I'll give it a name. I'll call it custom classifier crawler 2. Click on next. I'll again select the same data source with the same bucket and same folder. Click on add an S3 data source and click on next. Choose the IAM role, which is AWS Glue Service role. Click on next again. You're again going to choose the database, which is flights DB. This time I'm going to provide the suffix as cc underscore v2 underscore. This will help us to distinguish the table generated with the custom classifier crawler run. Click on next. Let's quickly review the settings. We are scanning this S3 dataset location. This is the IAM role. This is the target database, and this is the table prefix. Let's click on create crawler. We could have mapped the custom classifier while creating the crawler itself. I think I missed it out. Nonetheless, I can do this here as well. I'll click on assign classifier. Under the select box, I can see the classifier which we created, CSV with plus delim. So I'm going to select this and confirm. Now you can see in the new crawler, we have the associated classifier, which is CSV with plus delim. As we already discussed, when the crawler run happens, it uses multiple classifiers in order. If we specify a custom classifier, this will be put on the top of the list of classifiers. With this, let's go and click on run crawler. And the new crawler run is started. Let's wait for this to finish. Our new crawler run is completed now. Let's go and check the tables. I'll refresh this list here, and we can see we have the cc underscore v2 table created, and under the classification it clearly says it's a CSV classification, which was not the case with our first crawler run, which ran with the built-in classifiers. Let's go and select this table to get more details. And you can see in the schema, it has clearly identified all the columns, including flight date, airline ID, origin city name, destination city name, departure time, and arrival time with their appropriate data types. With this, we have created and used a sample custom classifier successfully.